my sister's new brand. So cute, I love it. Happy 1st of June. We're in a new month. I don't even know if I'm showing. Oh my gosh. We're in a new month. June. I love June. It's the middle of the year and we're born again. We're born anew. I don't think we're the same person we were at around maybe December 31st or even January. We're completely renewed and refined. There's much more clarity in the air. It's Gemini season. Friendships are sweeter, communication is clear, manifestations are coming in. So it's actually a very, very great time to be with yourself, oneself, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to put this here. I hope you can be okay. Why do you need saving here? Actually, I want to film my workout sequence, yoga class anyway, and this one is for embodiment of the goddess energy. It's a new month. I've got to bloom like a flower. I'm so happy to be in front of your screen again. And last week we were at the beach. Was it last week? Yes, it was. And now we're at home, just having like a cozy Sunday. We're gonna have jollof rice and goat meat and plantain. So it's that kind of day. Anyway, I will go straight to filming on the YouTube. So the first thing I like to do before I do any yoga sequence is to cleanse my space. I always cleanse it with some baby. So we're asking for grounding to connect to our feminine side, or just connect with ourselves. I love to connect to my body, so I have to cleanse the space. I'm setting an intention for the new month to bring in new growth, new opportunities, new experiences, new friends. I have a new belief in humanity. I feel like at this point in my life, I'm willing to accept that there's a belief system underneath all of the fear that I have for, being human, or what it takes because of all the horrors I've experienced as I step my foot on this earth. I realized that the change that we want to see in many starts with one. So it starts with me, and I'm noticing that I have a pattern of believing that being human, we will always have the need to be greedy. We will always have the need to create violence. We will always have the need. There will always be wars, and it's like, who created that continuous meme, that continuous culture to say that, like, humanities, we as humans can exist in our tribal forms in peace and unity? Who says that? And I've been reading this book called Beyond Civilization. Honestly, I'm going to film reading the pages of the book that stood out to me. So maybe if it speaks to you and you're curious to know what we can achieve as humans beyond civilization, because civilization has been told to us that it is the highest, the tipping point of what we can achieve as humans. We can't evolve past that, but I do believe we can try something new. Something new has happened to us, like coronavirus, and it has assessed the tone for what can be achievable and what we've been depending on to push the notion that civilization must continue at all costs. And I'm believing that we're entering a phase where we as humans, we get to rest, we get to receive, we get to tap into our worthiness. So that's my intention for today. I like to have a book. This book, I like its really funny expression, and it's called Crown its atmosphere, timetable. It's like it's kind of nostalgic for me. But yeah, I do miss a diary though. But yes, as long as there's a pen. Do you know that I got this pen from like when I went to the beach? I told someone to borrow me their pen, and the pen is with me now. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see them again. But it's worth it because I didn't see my thousand naira. I don't know if it fell off. Whatever happened to it, it wasn't where I put it. So I think this diary is a good conversation for that. I think. So anyway, I found an empty speech. And I'm gonna write my intention. My intention is to have confidence, clarity, and openness to the needs of souls around me. My next intention for the month of June is radical acceptance. I'm accepting myself in all forms. Accepting my mistakes, accepting when I perceive myself as mean or too much, whatever it is, just accepting all of it, giving it all a hug and giving them space to sit down and let the emotion go through me. What else? Discernment. Yes, discernment. And what else? Good luck. I love luck. This is picture I took yesterday with because my fingers have this what they call it, the luck sign on it. It's my favorite thing actually, and just look at it again. Yeah, it has this. So yeah, good luck. I love me some luck. I feel like a lucky girl everywhere that every experience I've had, I've never deprived myself of making a wish and believing in the power of my chi, my zest. So we'll start with yoga now. Okay, let's get up. This method here has been here for 2021. His name is James, and he helps with yoga business. So I might not film for so long because of the space. We are about to step fully into our feminine energy. This is a goddess flow to unleash your inner femininity that you already have inside of you. We are going to get grounded and come fully into our body during this practice. So slip into something comfortable, maybe something you feel beautiful in, and let's begin. So before starting any movement for today's practice, I like to set up my environment to be really calming. Maybe I tidy up a little bit. You can light a candle, or you can light some. Whew. Wow, so I'm done with the yoga. That woman actually stretched me out. I don't like calling someone that woman. The pronouns this and that is always very condescending somehow. I don't know. Yeah, thinking out loud. But her name is Kate Amber. I'm gonna put her details. Whew, I felt it in my bones, like I stretched. So what I want to do now is go and eat because I told you I'm making jollof rice. So I'm gonna eat and watch Atlanta. Watching Atlanta is another also a very great series I'm seeing now. It's so funny and also so creepy. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love it when I jump into like the film, like really go deep in and then just find, you know, um treasure like find treasure finds, because at the time that these shows were being shown in America, in Nigeria, to get like FX or to watch Desperate Housewives, you had to have DSTV cable, and some of the DSTV cable they came with a lot of plans, and a lot of families couldn't really afford the main plans that provided access to this station, so couldn't really watch these shows. So it's nice that now we can be able to watch through just downloading an app. It praise God for us. I know I'm probably late to the party, but yeah, it was so nice to be watching Atlanta, because I really enjoyed Donald Glover's work and Childish. Yeah, they're the same person. Childish. I used to think they were different people, though. I guess he really sold his alter ego well. But yeah, it's quite interesting. And then I'll probably see some YouTube. Looking forward to watch Francis Taylor and one of the best C's. So anyway, that'll be interesting. What else? I'm gonna get dressed up and also stream at some point. So I'll probably film. I'll probably just say hello. Like I said, I'm gonna read from the new book I'm reading. I want to talk about what I've learned so far, what I've accumulated this week. I haven't been reading The Artist's Way, and I guess I'll get into it after my fasting. Though, yeah, I want to fast. I want to fast from smoking for a week. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. The sun is very bright. We're at the beginning of summer, so it's gonna be an exciting time. Next month is my birthday, July 5th. I always freak out anytime I reach the 1st of July, because very soon my birthday it just comes and goes so fast. I don't know, but yeah, cheers to having a memorable birthday this year. Like every other year has been memorable. So yes, I'm gonna come back to your my Hi, I'm back. Wow, music is loud, really loud. Good. Okay, too low now. Yes. Hi. I'm back on your screen again. Getting ready. I've always wanted to do it. Like get ready with me. I already know how to do most of my makeup on camera. I like to use my phone sometimes to do as my mirror. So, catching up from the last time we spoke, after yoga, after the jollof rice and goat meat, the next thing was to sleep. I think I slept a little bit and then I went for, did I go for a walk? No, I spent time on the couch. Um, so I I spent time watching videos of Emma Chamberlain. Can I say her name right? Yes, that's her name. She's really cute and has a very um, quirky sense of humor. I like it. So just watching some of her old videos and even recent ones, some interviews. Yeah, really nice. My mind is just curious about a lot of things now. It's more open to learning. It's exciting. This is my favorite. Like I love June for that fresh beginning spirit it brings. Like that comes with it. It's very it's very joyful and you just feel right. Like you're ready to bring forth, integrate everything that you've learned so far. So anyway, I think once I get ready, I'll have to. Yes, I wanted to talk about the book I've been reading, which is Beyond Civilization by Okay, I don't know his name, but I'll put the how the book looks like over here. I really love my nails, so I'll put it over there. But let me read a portion of it because that was why I brought this. For want of a meme, a civilization was lost. One can imagine how desperately the pontiffs, potentates, diners, princes, pendragons, princelings, rajas, hierophants, priests, priestesses, and place guards of all this tottering civilization must have desired to implant in the mind of their own vacillating subjects this very simple concept. It will, there's a whole lot of words to before it gets to the part that this has to make sense. I have no history of those terms I just read, but the essence of the book is for us to dare to imagine a world beyond civilization. And basically, he's telling us the history from his own point of view and his research about how humans have existed over the years and how they've always evolved and supersede or I mean the the fact that we think that every generation supersedes one another, that like there's some sort of competition. That's what he's debunking in the book, that there is no competition, that the way we're living is better than those people that lived at time past. You know, everything is on repeat until we desire to imagine something else, like just how 2020 for me, I feel like radically 2020 changed the way that I saw how the world worked. The fact that banks could be closed, churches, I believe that we got to experience um like who the real people that are supposed to be paid as much as footballers, like who they are and who are they. People that drive trucks to carry food around, people that sell food, people in the hospital staffs, like the rest of us, we can just go stay at home and relax because this civilization, this continuous improvement, and everybody putting one improved work on a pedestal to make everybody look up to and then improve more again. It's just making us do it at all costs. Like that's what we're meant to do, and it's like we can try something else, because the deadly effect of this meme in our culture of violence and war and dog eat dog world. It's funny that we just say all these phrases, but we are repeating our beliefs consciously and unconsciously every single time that certain things come up. We get to see, okay, like for me, I get to see where the limiting belief of humans will always be wicked, they will always be greedy. Like no matter the evolution we feel like we've achieved, I always felt like humans were incapable of, keeping it at bay without turning it into something crazy, like from religion or any organized thing. It will start out as good, but by the time humans have put their hands on it, it's turned into something of a nightmare, to who's involved. So that was my limiting belief. But if I can exist, that means, I have to also believe that, yeah, we weren't going into this one to be inherently what we are believing that we have to be. There can be another way where we all just relax, where we all spend time together as family. After that 2020, I stayed with my parents and everything. We had like a bomb of altercations, but we bonded. You know, 2020 is a very, very difficult year for a lot of people to talk about. So, but yeah, anyway, today has been so beautiful. I felt inspired just watching those videos. What have I been up to this week? I tried to watch Atlanta, but I just felt like it was like it's humorous, but also has like this very dark side to it, and it's kind of depressing. Like the main actor, he's feeling kind of depressed, and I'm like, because me, I'm a very like when I'm going with the feelings of the actors. That's why I'm always careful about what movies I watch, because I'm always just taking it to, like, the mood of the movie really affects my mood as well. So I was like, I don't want to feel down today. I want to watch something creative and fun, and it's like even the way they talk, like, oh damn man, hey bro. I'm like, wow, we were making fun of Nigerians that they didn't really get the Black American accent, but I think they've got it. If you watch Atlanta, you'll know that they got it pretty much. So I just felt like it's still a bit tough for me. It's tough, tough. I was like, nah, I need to see something else. It's a little violence, yeah, but it's also humorous. But yeah, it's also, yeah. But I enjoyed it. Yesterday I laughed so hard. It felt so good to laugh. So good. So I think I want to play this now. And today is such a cool day. Mm. Well, so yeah, what did I talk about? Wow, this is getting to 10 minutes. Um, I'm almost done, and I want to talk about the history of makeup for me, knowing that now I can put together a look because I know what tools, I call them tools, enhancing tools work for me. Now when I was trying to first knowing how to use foundation. So this feels like something is on my face. It's blocking my face from breathing. My pores are not breathing. I like to, I don't know if it's the history of going to a church, growing up in a place where makeup wasn't allowed. So I don't know if that's also, affecting it. I don't know. But yeah, growing up through that was a story. It was rootless, but also practice perfect. Oh, just knowing what works for you though. Lip gloss. You can slap me for lip gloss in the youth choir. Makeup history. But it's an honor to be able to express myself this way, so I never take it for granted. Mm. Oh wow, my lip combo kind of looks like the carton. So anyway, we're taking one step at a time. I wanted to even discuss like my frights of, like, I told myself I will be doing this every Sunday. It's getting to the middle of things where I'm like getting scared of, filming or anything, or even editing. Like there's this resistance, and I'm like, but I'll love to use this video to for a reminder that it's already it's already done. The version, once I just believe that the version of myself I want to see manifest in the world wants me as much as I want her. Yeah. And I can always resort to play. I can always tell myself, this is fun. We can just try this. We can just do this. We can just introduce this, introduce that. Oh my god, I'm really enjoying the song. Um, Short hair, flabby arms, a pot belly gives good loving. I'll put the click. That's like song of the week for me. I found it from TikTok. TikTok is the best place to find songs, movies, ingredients. I love that app. Thank you, goddess of creativity, for such innovations. I love it. But yeah, I guess I'm ready for the week. Um, I'm wishing you a week that is, of course, beautiful, interactive, calm, socially stimulating. I'm just, but yeah, we should be peace, love, joy, gentleness, kindness, faithfulness, patience, gentleness, goodness. Yes, all the nine fruits, all the very nine fruits. This is the look I'm going with to do to stream. I probably will start going live on Instagram. I'm just playing the game, man. It's been interesting so far, and I'm so grateful that I I, sometimes I can't believe I actually made that cross to go over the fear, knowing that it will always be there. I can give it a hug and be like, yes, it's okay for us to test, to be afraid or ashamed, but we do it anyway because, you know, there is a force that's an invisible force that does the push for us as well. We can also let go of control and also embrace change. Love you. I'll see you next week. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Love. 3 years long. Mwah.